Hello everyone, so now I'm going to explain the task 5.2c of embedded system. In this task, we were supposed to create a simple GUI interface using a Raspberry Pi. The objective of this task was to build a circuit board that allowed us to control three separate LED lights which we have named as red, green and blue. So now let's get started. First we will on our Raspberry Pi and then we will open the VNC viewer, in which we would enter our host IP address, which I have already entered, and then the Raspberry Pi desktop would appear. Then we would create a new file named filename.py. I have created it with the name blink.py. Then for coding, we'll open the Genie IDE. It is a very lightweight code editor and is very well suited for coding on Raspberry Pi. Then we'll write our code, which I have already written, and for running our code, we'll open the Thorny IDE. As it is a very easy to use interface and has debugging features. So for the hardware connections, the negative pin of the LED will go to the ground of the Raspberry Pi and the positive pin will go to the 10, 11 and 13 pin on the Raspberry Pi. So first I'll explain the code. In the code, first I have imported some of the necessary modules from tinctor.font, GPIO0 and RPI.GPIO. Then I have set the GPIO mode to BCM. Then I have initialized three LEDs, three LED objects, LED 1, 2 and 3 with their respective pinouts. Then I have created a Tinctor window named root with the title LED toggler, and I have set the window size to 400 into 200 pixel. Then I have defined a custom font, my font, for the buttons. Then the function LED toggle is responsible for toggling the LEDs and updating the button color. It takes three arguments: LED, button and other LEDs. It turns off all the LEDs in other LEDs, then toggles the LED passed as an argument. Finally, it updates the background color of all the buttons based on the state of the LEDs. Then the LED color map. It maps the LEDs to their associate colors. Then I have created some of the radios button for red, blue and green LEDs using a loop. Initially, all the buttons have a grey background color. Then I have placed the buttons in the Tinctor window using a loop. Their position depends on the order in which they are created. Now the close function. It handles the cleanup of GPIO pins and destroys the Tinctor window when the exit button is clicked. The GPIO.cleanup is called to release GPIO resources and then close the window. Then I have created an exit button. When clicked, trigger the close function. Now the root.main loop is called to start the main event. This loop keeps the Tinctor window running and responsive to user. Now I would run the code and a GUI would appear. Now first I would run the code. Now here is the GUI. Now when I click on the respective button, the LEDs would glow respectively. Thank you.